sitting down to enjoy a meal, unaware that one of the ingredients on your plate could be quietly affecting your health. Could it be protecting you or putting you at risk? Today, we're peeling back the layers to uncover how the foods you eat might be playing a larger role in your health than you realize. Well, my friend, here's something to think about. Some of the foods we consume daily might not be as harmless as they seem. Let's dive into a few culprits hiding in plain sight. Take processed meats, for example. Bacon, sausages, deli slices. They might be tasty, but they're often packed with nitrates, which, when exposed to high cooking temperatures, can form compounds linked to an increased risk of cancer, particularly colorectal cancer. And those golden, crispy snacks we all love, they're often cooked in oils loaded with trans fats. Fats notorious for causing chronic inflammation, which over time damages cells and increases cancer susceptibility. Then there's sugar, the sneaky ingredient in sugary drinks and desserts. While sugar itself doesn't directly cause cancer, diets high in sugar can lead to obesity, which is a significant risk factor for various cancers. Imagine your body as a fortress built to protect you, but things like chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, fueled by bad fats, sugars, and additives, are like cracks in the walls, weakening your defenses. The good news? Making small swaps, like choosing whole foods over processed snacks, can reinforce your fortress and keep it strong. So next time you're shopping for groceries, give a little extra thought to what's in your cart. Your future self will thank you. Anti-cancer diets. What science says about prevention. Let's shift gears to something empowering. Did you know that the foods you eat can actually help protect your body against cancer? That's where anti-cancer diets come in, my friend. Let's talk about the Mediterranean diet. Imagine a colorful plate filled with fresh veggies, whole grains, a drizzle of olive oil, and a sprinkle of nuts. This diet is a powerhouse of antioxidants and healthy fats that fight inflammation and oxidative stress, two key players in cancer development. Another standout is the plant-based diet. Think of vibrant leafy greens, sweet berries, hearty legumes, all bursting with phytochemicals. These natural compounds repair damaged cells and neutralize free radicals before they can cause harm. And then there's turmeric, a golden spice containing curcumin, which has been widely studied for its potential to inhibit cancer cell growth. The best part about these diets? They're not about cutting back. They're about adding more good stuff. Picture starting your morning with a bowl of oatmeal topped with blueberries, or ending your day with a dinner packed with colorful vegetables. It's a simple, delicious way to fuel your body while strengthening your defenses. Prevention never tasted so good. The role of sugar in feeding cancer cells. Sugar, the sweet indulgence we all love. But could it really be fueling cancer? It's a topic that sparks a lot of debate, so let's clear the air together. Cancer cells, like all cells, need glucose to grow, and glucose comes from the sugar in your blood. But before you panic and swear off all sweetness, here's the truth. Your body needs glucose to function. Cutting out all sugar isn't realistic or healthy. The problem comes with too much sugar. High sugar diets can lead to insulin spikes and weight gain, creating an environment where cancer risks increase. Conditions like obesity and insulin resistance are tied to higher risks of cancers like breast, colorectal, and pancreatic. The silver lining? You don't need to eliminate sugar completely, just choose it wisely. Natural sugars from fruits are a great alternative. They satisfy your cravings while delivering fiber and antioxidants to help stabilize blood sugar. So, does sugar feed cancer? Not directly, but a diet heavy in refined sugars tips the balance toward conditions that favor cancer. Think of sugar as a guest. It's welcome in moderation, but you wouldn't want it overstaying its welcome. Choose carefully, my friend, and you'll keep your body's balance in check. With a few mindful choices, your meals can become more than just sustenance. They can be your first line of defense. Cooking mistakes that may increase cancer. Risk. Well, my friend, let's talk about something we all do daily. Cooking. It's an act of love, isn't it? But here's the thing. Some of the ways we prepare our meals might be unintentionally creating risks for our health. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine grilling a perfectly juicy steak until those crispy charred edges appear. Delicious, right? But those blackened bits could be hiding harmful compounds like HCAs, heterocyclic amines, and PAHs, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. Research suggests that these chemicals, formed when meat is cooked at high temperatures, may increase the risk of certain cancers. And what about those irresistible golden fries? When starchy foods like potatoes are fried, they can produce acrylamide, a compound linked to potential health concerns. It's amazing how the way we cook can make such a difference. But don't worry. There are simple tweaks that can keep your meals both safe and delicious. Instead of always grilling or frying, try steaming, baking, or even slow cooking. These methods reduce the formation of harmful compounds while retaining more of your food's nutrients. If grilling is your go-to, marinate your meat first with vinegar, lemon juice, or herbs. Not only does it enhance the flavor, but it also helps minimize HCAs. And for fried foods, cook at lower temperatures and aim for a light golden brown, not a deep dark brown. You see, cooking is about more than just flavor. It's about nourishment. A little extra mindfulness in the kitchen can protect your health while keeping your meals enjoyable. Superfoods that fight cancer. What to eat daily. All right, let me introduce you to some real kitchen superheroes. These aren't just everyday ingredients. They're powerful allies for your health, working quietly behind the scenes to protect your body. Take garlic, for example. It's more than just a flavorful addition to your meals. Packed with sulfur compounds like allicin, garlic is known to reduce inflammation and strengthen the immune system, creating a less hospitable environment for cancer cells. And what about turmeric? This golden spice has been celebrated for centuries, and for good reason. Its active ingredient, curcumin, has shown promise in inhibiting the growth of cancer cells. Pair it with black pepper to increase absorption, and you've got a powerful anti-inflammatory duo. Berries are another must-have. Blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are loaded with antioxidants that help neutralize free radicals, those pesky molecules that damage cells over time. Then there are leafy greens like spinach and kale. These nutrient powerhouses provide fiber, vitamins, and chlorophyll, which aid in detoxifying your body naturally. What I love most about these superfoods is how easy it is to incorporate them into your routine. Sprinkle some berries on your morning oatmeal, add turmeric to your soups, or sauté leafy greens in olive oil for a simple, yet nutrient-packed side dish. Every small change adds up, my friend, turning your meals into daily acts of self-care. Debunking myths about food and cancer. Now let's clear the air about some common misconceptions. Have you ever heard someone say, microwaving food causes cancer, or GMOs are dangerous for your health. These claims might sound alarming, but they often lack scientific backing. First, about microwaves. They don't make food radioactive or dangerous. Microwaves heat food by vibrating water molecules. It's as simple as that. Just make sure to use microwave-safe containers and steer clear of plastics that might leach chemicals. Beyond that, your microwave is perfectly safe to use. As for GMOs, here's the truth. There's no reliable evidence directly linking genetically modified foods to cancer. Most GMOs are designed to make crops more resilient, not to harm humans. That said, focusing on fresh whole foods, whether organic or not, will always be a wise choice for overall health. And let's not forget the myth about acidic foods like lemons and tomatoes. Some people believe they make your body too acidic, creating a cancer-friendly environment. The reality? Your body tightly controls its pH levels, no matter what you eat. Instead of worrying about acidity, focus on foods that reduce inflammation and support overall well-being. You see, my friend, science is our greatest ally in separating fact from fiction. The next time you encounter one of these myths, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to make confident, informed choices. Because when it comes to health, clarity is everything. Top 10 foods to avoid to lower cancer risk. All right, my friend, let's take a journey through some foods that might be doing your health more harm than good, especially when it comes to cancer risk. Don't worry. This isn't about deprivation, but about making choices that truly support your well-being. Ready? Let's dive in. 10. Processed meats. Think bacon, hot dogs, and deli meats. Sure, they're convenient and packed with flavor, but here's the catch. Many of these products contain preservatives like nitrates, which studies have linked to colorectal cancer. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? If you can't resist, look for nitrate-free options, or enjoy these treats sparingly. 9. Sugary beverages. You know the ones. Sodas, energy drinks, and sugary juices. They might give you a quick energy boost, but they also spike your insulin levels. Over time, this fosters an environment in your body that might encourage cancer growth. How about swapping that soda for a refreshing glass of infused water or herbal tea? 8. Fried foods. French fries and fried chicken. Comfort foods at their finest. But here's the thing. Frying starchy foods at high temperatures creates acrylamide, a chemical linked to cancer risk. Instead of frying, try baking or air frying to get that same satisfying crunch with fewer health concerns. 7. Refined grains. Think white bread, pastries, and other processed goodies. These foods are stripped of their fiber, leaving behind empty calories that can cause blood sugar spikes and increase inflammation. Whole grains like oats or quinoa are much better choices for your body, and they taste great too. 6. Excessive alcohol. Here's a tricky one. While a glass of wine might have its occasional perks, drinking excessively can increase your risk of cancers like those of the mouth, liver, and breast. Moderation is the magic word here. If you enjoy a drink, savor it responsibly and make it an occasional treat. 5. Artificial sweeteners. Now, this one is hotly debated. While the evidence isn't conclusive, some studies suggest a potential link between artificial sweeteners and certain cancers. Why take the risk? Opt for natural alternatives like honey, maple syrup, or even stevia in moderation. 4. High-sodium foods. Processed soups, packaged meals, and salty snacks can be hard on your stomach lining. Over time, excessive salt intake increases the risk of gastric cancer. Choose fresh, homemade meals whenever possible, and season with herbs and spices, instead of reaching for the salt shaker. 3. Trans fats. Found in margarine, baked goods, and some processed snacks, these unhealthy fats are a recipe for inflammation, a key contributor to cancer development. Look for trans fat-free labels or cook with heart-healthy fats like olive or avocado oil instead. 2. Highly processed snacks. Chips, crackers, and similar treats may satisfy your cravings, but they often contain additives, preservatives, and little to no nutritional value. They're like empty promises, tempting but ultimately harmful. Trade them for fresh fruits, nuts, or whole grain alternatives that nourish your body. 1. Charred meats. That smoky barbecue aroma. It's hard to resist, right? But those charred bits on your grilled meats might harbor HCAs and PAHs, harmful chemicals linked to cancer. If you love grilling, try marinating your meats to reduce these compounds and avoid overcooking them. The truth is, making mindful choices doesn't mean you can never enjoy your favorites again. It just means enjoying them with awareness and balance. By cutting back on these risky foods, you're not just reducing your cancer risk. You're investing in a vibrant, healthy future. Let's celebrate the power of small, consistent changes. One bite at a time. Cooking oils and cancer. Risk. Choosing the safest options. Well, let me tell you something, my friend. Choosing the right cooking oil is like picking the foundation of a strong house. It's not just about adding flavor to your meals. It's about setting the stage for better health. The truth is, not all oils are created equal, and understanding their quirks can make a world of difference for your well-being. Let's start with a fan favorite, olive oil. Honestly, this one's a superstar. Its monounsaturated fats and antioxidants make it a heart-friendly choice. But here's the thing. You need to treat it gently. Olive oil shines in low to medium heat cooking, like sautéing or drizzling over salads. Push it to high heat, and it starts to lose those amazing benefits, even creating compounds you'd rather not consume. Now, if you're reaching for the frying pan, think avocado oil. Why? It has a high smoke point, meaning it stays stable under intense heat. Keeping its health-boosting fats intact, it's perfect for stir-fries or roasting veggies, until they're golden brown and delicious. Canola oil gets a mixed reputation, but here's the deal. It's great for high-heat cooking if you choose organic, cold-pressed varieties. These skip the heavy processing that often strips away nutrients. On the other hand, coconut oil is fantastic for moderate heat, but its high saturated fat content means it's best used sparingly. Think of it as a treat, not your everyday go-to. And then we have the ones to be wary of, vegetable oils like soybean, corn, or sunflower. These are often highly processed and loaded with omega-6 fatty acids, which can promote inflammation if overused. If they're a staple in your kitchen, it's time to reconsider. So, what's the point here? Matching the oil to your cooking method is the secret to unlocking flavor while minimizing health risks. By making smarter choices, you're not just cooking. You're crafting meals that nourish your body and support long-term wellness. Now go on and cook with confidence, knowing you're taking a step toward better health every time you reach for that bottle.